Hi, I'm Per Sedihn, the CTO Proact. After years of virtualizing a large portion of your servers and storage systems, we are seeing a strong movement to virtualize the whole infrastructure stack. I will show you the road towards a virtual data center and the steps you have to take to get there. All of you have in fact already started to take one or more steps on the road that will possibly lead all the way to the cloud. The idea behind the virtual data center is to get away from the vertical stovepipes we still build for applications. They lead to rigid and inflexible architecture that can't follow quickly changing business needs. The vision for the virtual data center is that all the components of the infrastructure, server, storage and network, are available as shared virtual resources in an architecture where applications and users can allocate them and use them near instantly, turning them on and off with changing needs and dynamically move applications to the appropriate combination of infrastructure resources. It's a more efficient infrastructure, but even more importantly, it's very agile to follow fast-changing business needs. So, how do we get there? Well, as I said, you have already started, probably many years ago. The first step, almost 2 decades ago, was when we started sharing storage infrastructure, instead of using disk attached directly to the physical servers. We have fine-tuned this over the years to get a more powerful, yet more flexible, shared storage architecture, with a lot of built-in functions for data management. The second step, taking place over the last 2 years, in which we have, to a high degree, virtualized our physical servers with dramatic effects on efficiency. These virtual servers support a certain subset of your application suite and use a slice of the shared storage infrastructure. This is where most IT organizations are today. It's not stovepipes. It has much better flexibility than the sharing of physical resources, but we can take it one step further. The third step is the virtual data center. Here we have virtualized all parts of the infrastructure, the server, the network and the storage. They create a common pool of resources that applications and users can allocate dynamically. Applications can be deployed and moved around in the shared infrastructure in a fast and flexible manner. The appropriate amount of virtual servers, network and storage are automatically deployed or turned off when not needed, almost instantly. These types of solutions are available today. Keep yourself to a limited number of vendors to simplify management. Oh yeah, and don't forget that you still need to secure your data from physical and logical errors, so the task of backup recovery and disaster recovery don't go away. Reducing the amount of data and storage through duplication, tiering, archiving and theme provisioning becomes even more important in a virtual environment. What you have built now is not only a virtual data center, but also, to use a more hyped expression, you have built a private cloud. If needed, this private cloud can more easily be extended outside a firewall to external cloud providers, both on the application, server or storage level, depending on the requirements. Last, but certainly not least, we have to remember the organization and your processes. The virtual data center will require you to use application, database, server, storage, networking and security resources in common design and operations teams, which is sometimes easier said than done. Taking these steps have made you go through a process of centralizing your resources and virtualizing them, consolidating to as few physical locations as possible, worked on standardizing your applications and infrastructure components, more and more automating the operational tasks and providing self-service for your users. This will all, to a great degree, affect the way you organize and run your data center. Until next time, live well, store wisely.